The video that you're about to watch is a 45-minute masterclass that I've just recorded talking about landing pages for paid acquisition, specifically for Meta advertising. Basically, I've broken down 2 landing pages that we've built for our clients step by step, super in detail. I've made it really actionable so you can apply this to your brand too. And I'm also going to be linking down the Figma file where I've broken down the 2 landing pages so you can go through this in your own tempo. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really going to be going back to the basics with super long, super detailed videos. So let me know your feedback in the comment section below. And if there's anything else that you want to see, also put it down as a comment. And now let's dive straight into this. So these are the 2 landing pages that we are going to break down together. What you can see here is that I've literally broken down every section, right, step by step, just so you have a good understanding of first, what are the sections that you're going to need on your landing page? And second, what does every single element on these pages mean, right? The 2 companies that we're going to have a look at today are first Coconut Beauty, right, which is one of the biggest skincare brands from Spain. It's basically a beauty company, right? And then, yeah, what you can see here. And then secondly, we're going to have a look at the Female Company. Female Company is basically a company from Germany that sells underwear and all of the stuff in the female wellness niche, also like tampons and period accessories or period underwear. You're probably familiar with this product, right? So just so you can have a good understanding of this. So the first landing page we're going to have a look at is from Coconut Beauty, which is more a beauty product, right? Like a desirable product. And then the second product landing page that we're going to have a look at is from Female Company, which is more of like a functional product that solves a problem. Right? So that's why I wanted to focus on these 2 landing pages in this video, just so you can see that most of the sections are actually pretty similar, right? And really, what's the difference when you sell a product that gives the customer a certain desire, or whether you sell a product that's more functional and solves a certain pain point for the customer, right? Like, what are the differences in the copywriting? What are the differences in the sections? So basically what I'm going to do now is first jump into the Coconut Beauty landing page. And then after we have gone through that, I'm going to go through the Female Company landing page. So super excited for this one. Now let's get into the details here and make this nice and big. So basically what you can see that here on the left hand side, I always explain this section, and then I have basically these red arrows that point to certain elements on the page. So first of all, let's have a quick look over the page just so you can get a first understanding of what the page looks like, and then we're going to break it down into different sections. So this is basically the whole landing page. This is used for paid acquisition traffic. So basically the first section, right? This is the first section that you can see here. The way that I like to think about it is the first stuff that you can see on the screen without scrolling down. Right? So that's basically the first section. And the first section is also the most important section of the whole landing page, right? Because whenever a prospect clicks from the ad, whether that's a YouTube ad, Google ad, Facebook ad, and they land on the landing page, you only have a couple seconds, right, to make a good first impression and also to keep them on the page. So what we have to do in this first section is really grab their attention and convert it, right? Like, we really want to grab their attention and keep them on this page. So basically, on a high level, the most important things that you need to include on this landing page is, first of all, the value proposition and the benefits. Because the number one question that goes through your prospect's mind is, what's in it for me, right? We are all super egoistic, especially in the customer journey, and especially when we are buying stuff, we are always asking ourselves, okay, what's in it for me, right? Like, why should I buy from this company? Why should I specifically buy this product? What do I get out of this? So that's number one. That's why you have to have a really great value proposition, great copywriting that answers this question for them, right? So that they have, on the first guess, they have a good understanding, okay, this is what it's all about, and this is why this is perfectly for me. Secondly, you want to have lots and lots of social proof, right? So you want to have a lot of reviews, you want to show customers, maybe press releases, testimonials, right? Everything you can do to build social proof and trust. Because we can make the most amazing claims, we can write the most beautiful value proposition, have amazing copywriting, but if we don't deliver trust or if we don't show them social proof, they're just not going to believe it. And then lastly, you always want to have a clear call to action to buy the product. So this essentially, if you master these three things in the first section of the landing page, you're already doing an amazing job. So essentially, this section is designed to address the target audience, address their pain or their desire, and show the solution and create trust. So you need an easy to understand and relatable headline and some sort of wow factor that triggers action. So this is the explanation for section number 1, right? You may want to read through this explanation a couple of times just to have a good understanding. This is everything that you need to get done in the first section. So let's have a look at how we've translated this for Coconut Beauty. So basically what you can see here that on the left-hand side, we have a bit of text, call to action, some elements, and then on the right-hand side, we have 2 images. So let's break these elements down step by step. First of all, at the top, we have customer reviews for social proof, right? So basically just a couple of review stars and then the amount of customers. So super easy to do. What's a bit more challenging to do is to write a really great value proposition. So the way that I like to think about it is you basically want to have just a couple words just around a sentence as a desire-related headline, right? And then underneath that, you want to have 2 to 3 sentences that have a unique value proposition that explains the solution to the problem that they have. So let's read through this, right? This is the product, as you can see, the Wonder Mask, which is basically skincare for the face. And then the desire-related headline is reveal your most radiant glow. And then how we explain it underneath in just 1 to 2 sentences is say hello to the Wonder Mask, your new secret weapon to your no-filter beauty and the holy grail of fresh, clean, and impurity-free skin and body. So basically what we do here is first in this one sentence is it's almost like a call to action, right? With the first word being reveal, right? It's something that you already have, right? Reveal. And then we say, reveal your most radiant glow. So we basically play on the idea that they already have this inside of them and they just need to get it out. And this product, this offer that we have for them helps them do this. So reveal your most radiant glow is basically a desire-related headline, right? And if you look at this, this is the biggest text, right, from the copy. So this is what's going to grab the attention. Our prospect will land on this, we'll have a look at this phase, the product, and then just skim through this and read this. So this is how you want to think about the headline is. You have to write it so desirable where you either hit a pain point or a desire so that they really want to take an action and continue staying on the page and understand more about the product. This headline, right, grabs their attention. Then basically what you do underneath is, and basically 2, maximum 3 sentences, you expand on this headline, right? This just talks about the desire or the pain. This doesn't even talk about the product or the offer. So here what we do is we basically introduce the product, right? Say hello to the Wonder Mask. So we introduce the product to them. And then what we do is we basically say, what is this, right? Like, what is this product doing? This product that we have for you is the new secret weapon to reach your desired situation, basically. And then, so your new secret weapon to your no-filter beauty and the holy grail of fresh, clean, and impurity-free skin and body. So basically what we do here is we introduce the product and we position it as the unique mechanism that gets them to their desired situation. And their desired situation is this fresh, clean, and impurity-free skin and body. So that's everything that you have to do, right? You don't need to overcomplicate the copywriting of this or the first section. You just basically want in 2 to 3 sentences be able to explain the whole value of your offer. You shouldn't need way more than 2 to 3 sentences to grab somebody's attention, right? So this is what you need to focus on. Then underneath that, we basically have an appealing call to action, which is transform your skin now. And then underneath that, we just have a bunch of these I like to call them product and store benefits to create trust. So you can see it's cruelty-free and vegan, hassle-free returns, toxic-free, sustainably made, instant beauty filter, improved skin texture, and all of that stuff. So these all build trust. And then what you can see here, basically, you always in this first section want to show key customer avatars that are using the product. So the way that I like to think about this, and this is also why we show two different personas here, is let's say for beauty, skincare, supplements, basically for whatever product you have, and you're going to see this on the other landing page too. For whatever product you have, you're going to have a couple of key customer avatars. And the way that you want to think about it is that your prospect needs to be able to relate to the people you show on the website. And one big mistake that I see a lot of brands doing is that they just show one model or two models, right? And let's say, for example, we would only show this blonde white girl on the landing page, but then we have a prospect that's scrolling through this, and the prospect may has a darker skin tone or different brunette hair or dark hair, right? She wouldn't be able to resonate with this model. So that you can see here, we already have two different models in the first section with different hair, with different skin color, skin structure that both use the product, just so we can make sure that we already show different custom avatars that the prospect is able to resonate with. And this also gets the point across of this is an amazing product because it basically works for every skin. So that's the first section. Second section. In the second section, what we are doing here is we start talking about the offer and the details and basically what it does. So here you want to showcase what's inside your product and why that is beneficial for the consumer. So again, remember, you always have to answer the question, what is in it for me? So you want to make it visually appealing so you can underline what you write with the images. Basically what we do here, right? This is the section just so you can have a first look at the section. And then I'm going to explain it in a second. You can see that we have a headline, we have a bit more text, and then we have these three images. So basically, again, what we have here at the top is another desire-related headline. Perfect face minus the filters. So basically, we always play with this idea of you don't need a filter, you don't need to use Instagram, you don't need to have perfect lighting. We're going to give you the perfect face with this product. And then here you can see we have the first paragraph that's basically a longer form paragraph where we break down the product ingredients and tie the ingredients to the benefits for the customers. So this is also one exercise that you should become really good at as a brand owner is you want to look at your product, you want to look at the product features and what the product is, and then every single product feature or every single product ingredient, you want to tie it to a benefit for the customer. So basically that's what we do here. So we say, unlock the secret to youthful and radiant skin with our Wonder Mask 5-in-1 superhero facial regimen, the all-in-one solution to your skin problems. Our powerful natural complex of vitamins A, C, and E deeply cleanses to regulate excess oil and reduce the appearance of spots, leaving you with a clean and radiant complexion. Say goodbye to dull-looking skin and hello to revitalized youthful glow with Wonder Mask. That's, again, here, right? We talk a bit more about the product. We tie it again to the desires. And then here we start breaking down what's inside. It has different vitamins, and this is what they're doing basically. Then you can see, again, we showcase more customer avatars using the product. And then what we do down below here is we basically have a before versus after comparison, right? We have the current state of the customer, right? Clogged pores, impurities, dark complexion, and then we have the desired situation. Smooth, blemish-free face with better radiance. So we basically have this before versus after, and then the product is the vehicle that takes them from A to B. And that's basically the point that we want to get across. And then what we do underneath is we include press releases to build more authority and trust. So this is section number 2. So section number 3. What I always like to do as the second, third, or fourth section is showcase some form of testimonials. So basically what you do with testimonials, this is pretty obvious, but I still want to explain it. You build trust, and trust is super, super important. And I'm going to give you one golden nugget for the testimonials, which is that what you can do with the testimonials is not only show random testimonials, but basically with every single testimonial, solve one objection that the customer has, right? So at the top, again, we have this headline of, hey, we have hundreds of thousands of happy customers. And then what we do down here is we showcase different testimonials. So basically what you can do with these testimonials is talk about a pain point or solve an objection or something like that. So just for example, this testimonial in the middle. My skin is very prone to blemishes. The Wonder Mask has kept them at bay for the time being. I'm so happy I'm finally using an all-natural skincare that actually works as advertised. Right? So for example, an objection could be, hey, all of these brands, they have the greatest claims, but then I buy the product and it doesn't come the way that it's supposed to. So this is a really great testimonial, right? Where we say, hey, just from Carla saying this, hey, the products actually come as advertised and they actually work like what you read on this page. And basically the way that testimonials work is that it's not something that we as the brand say, it's something that our customers say about us. And this is why the social proof is so much more powerful. So yeah, this is probably basically section number 3. Beneath that, we have section number 4. So let's have a quick look at this. This is the section. Basically, what we do here is we have almost like a listicle in the whole landing page. So here we give the prospect 5 easy to understand reasons why this offer will get them towards their desired situation. And these benefits are always structured the same way. We have the desired situation as a keyword, we have a short headline, and then we have a long description. We always tie it to an image. So here again, we show different customer avatars. As you can see, these are completely different models. Then we basically have the desired situation as a keyword. Then we have just a quick headline of what it does. And then we have a longer form paragraph, right? So again, if you look at this just high level, you can see 5 transformative benefits. And without even reading it, you see a couple of happy, smiling customers. And then if I just skim through the text, I see balances skin, closes pores effectively, better skin health, right? Without having to read all of this. And then if the prospect is really interested, they can start reading all of this stuff. So that's basically how this section works. Okay, so the next section is the offer section. So basically, pretty straightforward. What do? We give them the offer. So at the top, we have a limited time deal to create urgency to act, right? You can see limited time offer. You can get $30 off, and this is a countdown timer. Then again, we basically have social proof at the top. We have a 1-sentence value proposition. We show them the price and the savings. We show them 4 bullet points with different benefits. We again have urgency and social proof. We have an appealing call to action. And then we have payment providers to build trust. So this is basically the offer section, right, that we have. And then obviously we show different product images here. This is probably the most straightforward section. I would just, again, high level, the most important stuff is the offer, that you basically have some form of limited time offer where you create urgency to act. And then again, just the most important stuff, right? Like the reviews, the value proposition, the benefits, great product images, call to action, again, a bit of urgency here. And that's basically the most important stuff for the offer section. So underneath this offer section, we just then have a quick section where we basically differentiate Coconut Beauty from competitors, and we give them different USPs just so we can get this point across, like, hey, you cannot get this product anywhere else. You need to buy this product from us. So basically we say, hey, the coconut difference, and then we give them a bunch of USPs that we have with this brand. So this is also a really great section. It's not super complex, and you can just apply this for any brand. Then underneath this, we basically have a how-to section. In this section, you basically want to get the point across of how easy it is to be utilizing the product and how easy it is to get results. So what we can do here is, if they, from this section, didn't click already and bought it, right? What we're going to do here is we're going to future pace the prospect and make them imagine themselves using the product, right? So here you can see somebody actually using the product, and then we say 4 easy steps to healthier skin. What do you have to do? Right? Cleanse, apply, wait, wash. So basically what we do with this section is we just want to make it seem stupid simple to use this product, apply this product, and get the results that we promise. Yeah, so this is basically this section. Then another section, this is specific for Coconut Beauty because they have the so-called Coconut Club, where you can join a subscription and then every single month you can get new products, which is what we're going to break down here. Again, this is super specific for Coconut, so in this case, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But if you have any other offer or something similar to this, you can, again, use a section like this. So section underneath, right? Reviews. Again, what you're going to see on this landing page is that we have multiple sections that are just showing the reviews and social proof elements because trust is everything. So basically, again, pretty similar to the section that we've went through here, just in a different design. We show the different testimonials, and what's just important really quickly is that you obviously always want to give 5 stars. You want to show a face, check mark, to create trust that these are real people. That's just some important stuff for the reviews. Underneath that, we have UGC content. So what I love doing is using UGC content from your community. You will have a bunch of content from your customers or even from UGC agencies that you use as content from the ads that show real people. So again, this is just some different UGC content that we have here to get the point across that not everything is from us, the brand, but this is what real customers say about the brand. Then the next section is basically just another product benefit section where we talk about the product benefits. Again, we just list them, right? We show the product, we talk about the brand, and we say why our brand is amazing and why it's so unique, like, right? Like, why are we different? Underneath that, we have a section with press releases. So we have multiple press releases, which are great for social proof. So again, similar concepts to the reviews. We basically just want to have also like reviews, but not from customers, but basically from press. This can be magazines, this can be TV shows, this can be other authority figures, influencers, whatever. And again, even underneath here, we have another section from Instagram where we show influencers using the product. And then basically the last section is just the newsletter section to collect email addresses and nourish the leads. But yeah, this is basically the whole page, as you can see. What I think is really interesting to get the point across is we only really have 2 to 3 sections about the product, and the rest is just proof and trust. So you can see this is about the product, this is about the product, this is trust, this is about the product. Then we have the offer, and then we just have more trust sections, make it look easy. Trust, right? So yeah, this is basically the whole landing page for Coconut Beauty. And yeah, I'm a super big fan of this. I really love what the team built here. This is the second landing page. Again, it's from the female company. They basically sell period panties. Maybe you're familiar with this product. It has been a super viral product, right? That a lot of people sold. It's basically underwear that women can wear during the period. And yeah, especially in the French market, this went super viral, and just general, a lot of really big players and brands pushed this product. So basically the first section again, and here you can see I broke it down into different parts and then explained every section in detail again. Again, starting with the section number 1, the most important section of all. So I'm not going to be reading out all of this, right? Or this again, but I just wanted to have it in here, right? So because I'm going to be sharing this file with you underneath the video, just so you can again read through all of this yourself and yeah, apply it. So basically this time I'm just going to go about it a bit quicker than the last time, just because I don't want to say everything twice. But again, you can just open up this with the link underneath the video and go through this in all of the time you need. And here again, yeah, we just have every single section broken down, and basically like what's the most important stuff that you need to have in mind when building this section. So as I said in the introduction of the video, I wanted to show you 2 landing pages, because the first landing page was for a product that more helps the customer get to a desired state. And the second landing page that we're going to dive into now is more for a product that solves a pain point, right? And which is also more of like a functional and technical complexer product. So let's start with the first above the fold section, which is this. This is a landing page that we again used for paid acquisition, right? With the landing page templates that I like to break down, I like to talk about landing page that we actually use for Meta ads or Google ads, right? So basically here, and I really like also again what the team did here, is that what you can see at the top is an announcement bar where we already started building trust with reviews and the money back guarantee. And then what you can see here is in the background, we have a model wearing the product, right? And then we again have the value proposition, which is discover the pennies the internet goes crazy about. And what I like about this value proposition is that it introduces the product, the pennies, and it creates some form of viral factor, right? Because when you read this as a prospect, you think, well, this seems to be super viral. Why don't I know about it, right? So this creates the curiosity for you to spend more time on this page. And then what we do here in, again, 2 to 3 sentences is explain the product. So our underwear looks just like your favorite pair of panties, but it absorbs the same amount of liquid as up to 6 tampons would do. Keeps you safe even on your heaviest days. Can't believe that? Just try them out for up to 60 days. Not satisfied? Just get your money back. It's as easy as that. So in this quick paragraph, we just explained the whole value proposition of the product. It's basically underwear that you can use during your period, and you don't need to use tampons or anything else anymore, which is a big, pain-solving product for the target audience. And then underneath that, again, we have a call to action saying discover our pennies. And then we have basically a trust building section, because we show all of the different payment providers. So this is the hero section for this landing page. The second section that we have is the how-to section, which is super similar to the one down here, right? Again, so you can see that with a lot of these landing pages, we just plug and play these sections. So what you can see here is that it's basically a how-to guide where we say, hey, it only takes 3 steps to revolutionize your period. First, find your perfect match. So buy it. Second, order it, pay later. 3, experience the great benefits of the product. Then again, we have this badge of 60 days money back guarantee. We have the call to action of discover all of the panties. And then we have the trust building section again, where we show the payment providers. So again, super straightforward. Now, thirdly, we have the product detail section, right? This is similar to what we have here in this section. So basically what we do, again, we show a model wearing the panties, and then we break it down, right? So the period panty everyone's talking about. 3 reasons why you need one yourself. Then we say, hey, menstruating people use up to 12,000 pads and tampons in their life on average. We give you something new. Cute looking period panties that keeps you secure in every day of the menstrual cycle. Then we have 3 benefits: no leakage, sustainable and high quality fabric. And then we say, show me all panties as another call to action. So that's basically the product detail section of how it works, why you should buy one. Then here as I said, it's a more functional technical product. It's quite new. So we have a product breakdown section where we talk about the fabric and how they basically work, right? So here again, we just show basically how it's made, and then we tie the features to benefits. And again, basically what we do is as it's such a new product, which is super technical and functional, there are also a lot of questions and objections, right? So one of the questions is this, what we saw here, right? No leakage. Because let's say you're a female and you think, hey, I've used tampons all of my life. Now there's this new product, a period panty, that tells me I don't use tampons anymore. Like, how does this work? Doesn't it leak, right? Or maybe you think, okay, if I use these panties, won't they be like weird or smelly or whatever, right? So basically they have a lot of objections and questions, which is what we're going to solve here in this section. The next section, again, is just a demo basically of how the product is arriving. We have a quick video, we show the panties, and then we basically explain how to utilize the product. And with all of these sections, I really think that you watching this and you have a more technical or more explanatory product, you can just basically put your product in this and change out the text or change out the images, right? If it's like a really technical product. So that's why I'm using this example. So here, you could also say like, how do you use whatever, this Apple Watch? How do you use this knee pain product, right? Like with everything that's solving a pain point and that's more like more of a technical product, you can use all of these sections and just put in your copy and your images or your videos. So basically this is a product demo section where we talk about how the product is surviving, how they need to use the product, and basically again, how they can use it in 3 easy steps. This again is super similar to this section, basically like the how to utilize the product. The next one, and I also really like this section, I mostly use it on every page. It's a bit similar to this one. It's basically a about us or story section where we showcase the founders. We talk about who's behind the brand just to give a face to the brand, and also make it more relatable. Again, this section is designed to create trust. Then the next section is like a testimonial, like another UGC section, again, similar to this, where we just took a bunch of videos from the community, right, and showcased them. We also had this badge from TikTok just to create trust, and then we showed different videos from the community, where we also talk about the pain points or the anxieties or the objections of the prospects. What you can see here, and this is why I'm making the connection always to this page, is that basically it's almost like identical sections, just a bit different with different content, but the idea of the section stays the same. Then what we have here is just a section that handles objections, right? This again is super important if you have a more technical, functional or newer product. One of the biggest anxieties of the customer that we found in the customer research is that they thought about, okay, if I buy this product, aren't they going to feel like diapers, right? This is like by far the biggest objection that they had before buying the product, which is why we specifically made this section. So this is what I recommend you to do too, is do your customer research, talk to customers, talk to prospects, see what goes through their mind in the customer journey, and then handle the objections on the sales page or landing page, which is why we did it here. Just a page, just a section saying, hey, our period panties are not diapers. Promise. You won't feel any difference to your favorite undies. Our tech-enabled, absorbent gusset was designed to be comfy and discreet, never bulky or heavy. Just pop a pair on and go. Then again, we have a call to action, and then we give them the reviews from Trustpilot to, again, build trust. So yeah, that's section number 8. Section number 9 is then the offer section. Basically, it's a buy box, right? Where on the right-hand side, we showcase the product images. And then on the left-hand side, we give them a special offer where they can select a size. And then we basically give them like different tiered bundles. If you can make bundles, if you can sell multiple products, if you can bundle up like different parts together, I always recommend you to do, just because it's an amazing way of increasing the average order value. So that's basically what we did here. And then we also pre-selected the 5-pack, put the bestseller badge, and just made it the most favorable option. And then lastly, we have a FAQ section. Probably don't need to explain the idea of this too much. We just take the most asked questions and give them the answers. And then again, we have a newsletter section at the bottom. If they still are not convinced, or if they want to get more information or a discount code, then they can put in their email, and then you can nurture them. These were the 2 landing pages. Again, I'm going to link both of them in the description down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going back to the basics. I'm going back to really long videos talking about everything in detail. So if there's specific content, if there's specific questions you have, if there's specific areas that you want me to talk about or cover in one of the next videos, please put it down in the comments. I'm reading all of the comments, so I can put it into the content plan. And then see you soon. Hope you enjoyed it.